Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. Today I'm going to try a new recipe. My sister's been making this bread and it is amazing. So I'm going to make it, or I'm going to try to make it. Focaccia. It's supposed to be really easy. Before I got in the shower, I put my water and yeast in the bowl to bloom. Guess it bloomed. Okay, so I just want to make sure I get all that yeast. So this was 2 cups of water and 2 teaspoons of dry yeast. This calls for 4 cups of bread flour. Oops. So I'm going to add the 4 cups right in there. You can totally do this by hand, but you can totally do it in a mixer too. This is going to be a very sticky dough. That's 4. So be prepared. If it's too dry, just add like a tablespoon at a time of water. We're going to do 1.5 of salt. And then a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. The better the oil, the better the bread. I'm just using my go-to olive oil. And I'm going to do one thing that this recipe does not call for. I am going to add garlic powder because I want in some Italian seasoning. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of garlic powder, and I'm going to do the same with Italian seasoning. I want some flavor to the bread other than the olive oil. I want some flavor. So there we have it. Now I'm going to stick this on my mixer and get it going with the dough hook. I miss being here, friends. That's literally all there is to this recipe. And then more olive oil. Sea salt on the top if you want sea salt on the top. But that's all there is to this recipe. Then we're going to stretch. But don't forget, you want a sticky dough. You don't want to over mix it. You just want it all mixed in. So I'll be right back. All right, friends. I said this is a very sticky, shaggy dough. I didn't do it long. So that's all you have to do to this dough, because then we're going to let it rise 3 to 4 times. And then we're just going to fold it. We're not going to knead it. We're just going to fold it. So I want to show you here this dough. See how sticky and shaggy it is? That's what you want. So now I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take this, cover it, and let it sit for 30 minutes. And after 30, I'll be back and show you what I'm going to do. All right, friends. That was 30 minutes. Here's the dough. Now I'm going to wet my hands because it's a very sticky dough. My hands are clean, wet. I'm just going to pull it about 5 or 6 times. And each time, we're just going to fold it. It's going to get stronger. Do again. There go. Definitely a sticky dough. Now I'm going to set this, I'm going to cover it back up and set it aside again and let it go for another 30 minutes and I'll be back. All right, friends, this is the second time. Hands are wet. Fold, fold, fold. You're just going to do this 6 or 7 times. I can already feel it getting firmer. And last time. And now I'm going to cover it again, put it back for another 30 minutes. All right, friends, here's another stretch and fold. I think I'm going to leave this, I think I'm going to do this 4 times. Oh yeah, this is building its gluten nice. Yeah, see how it's not wanting to stretch as much? I'm going to do it one more time. Or pull as much. There we go. I'm going to cover it one more time. I'll stretch it and then I'm going to let it, put it into the pans and let it rise. So, I will be back after this 30. All right, friends. I am on my last stretch and fold. Let me wet my hands again. But I'm also cutting this into, oh, this is nice, into 2 loaves. Oh, I need both hands wet because I am going to take this right out of the pan. I guess I didn't need that. I am going to try. Yep. And I'm putting it right in this pan. I think I need a little bit more in this one. I have my pans all oiled. Boy, this is really sticky. Now, my pans are really oiled. Now I'm just going to use the oil that's in there and put it all over the top of this. But what I do want to do, I'm going to stretch it a little, but not, I don't want the bubbles out of it. So, we're going to keep it just like that. And this one, same thing. I'm going to put, I've got like 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in this pan. And now, what I'm going to do is cover this again, stick it in the oven, and let that rise just the way it is. Now, another 45 minutes to an hour in the oven with the light on, and I'll be back. All right, friends, that was 45 minutes. So now, I am gonna dump a little bit of olive oil, a good amount of olive oil, across the top of them. My oven is preheating at 425. Now, I'm just gonna poke some holes. there we go. Now, as soon as my oven is heated, those are going to go in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes, or about 195 for the bread. And I'll be back. Friends, I am taking some of this Italian olive salad, and I'm just putting over the top half of this bread. And then they're going in the oven just to try it, because this was actually pretty good. And now they're going in. I'll show you when I come back, or they come out. All right, friends, this just came out of the oven. These are done between 190 and 210. This is at 2066. This is 205, 206. So now, and they smell amazing. Now I'm just going to take them out of the pan because I want them to stay crispy. Don't those look yummy? Listen. Yeah, baby. I can't wait. My house smells amazing right now. All right, friends. I am going to cut these. Dinner is done. Boy, that was perfect. I'm going to cut this one because I want to try it with this on it. It's been about an hour. The inside. I want a piece of this too. It's not as bubbly, but it looks good. Let's try it. Try it, say. Crunchy. That's good. I'm going to cut my husband a piece here. I'm going to cut off a piece of the end of this one and try it with that on. That is really good. I have just enough Italian seasoning to give it that flavor and garlic. Wow. I'm not a huge olive person, but when I opened that up and tried those olives, I said, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to give him half of this too so he can try that. Anyway, there you have it, my friends. I think there's supposed to be more air pockets in it, but for my first time, that tastes really good. Really good. And I really like it with the olives on it. So add whatever you want to it. Make it your own. That's what I did by adding the other stuff into it. I'll wrap this one up and put it in the fridge. This I am going to totally enjoy tonight. Oh, I made pork chops and applesauce for dinner with macaroni and cheese. It's all done. I'm going to go give him his bread now. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Try this. Super easy. Just be home because every 30 minutes you have to stretch and fold. But if you're just home cleaning the house, why not? I'm going to go enjoy this. That would make an awesome sandwich. Awesome. I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.